And that's how we sync audio.
1, 2, 3. That was a pretty good impression of the real burp I just did, wasn't it?
Actually, yeah. That was a good burp. Good fake burp.
That one felt
That was
forced.
bad.
Yeah.
Is that how you did it?
Yeah.
Whoa, I burped by like doing a weird.
No, I can actually burp.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I can do that. But I won't on camera because I'm not a savage.
Wow.
Welcome to the show, everybody.
This is Rippin' Strips. I'm your host, the Corndawg. And I have special guest, the other host, the L-Dawg, right here to my right, your left. Unless the frame gets flipped somehow. Then he's on your. He's
He
next
got it
to
right.
me. Okay,
I
good.
can't flip it because there's letters.
All right. Excellent. This is a podcast where we rip comic strips to shreds. I know you sitting at home reading them and you go, God, I wish someone would comment on these. And we do, and we don't, now that I'm saying this out loud, we don't really rip or roast the comic strips. We just kind
Unless they deserve it.
Unless they deserve it.
And we only do it metaphorically. We're not ripping any funny papers. That would be too violent.
That would be too violent, and we would be depriving people of joy.
That's right.
Yeah.
Stick around. At the end of the show, we've got two comic strips facing off against each other to see which one is more hilarious than the other.
Yeah, and, I know that today you are bringing back Cathy.
Damn right. Afraid?
I got to stop burping.
That was a nervous burp because you're scared of Cathy. She's the funniest.
So I...
No, maybe not.
We'll see. We'll see later. I am bringing a comic strip about two men, Frank and Earnest. So today's episode is kind of like the patriarchy versus the matriarchy.
Whoa, Queen Cathy's about to beat y'all's double king ass. I don't know. There's nothing there.
Don't give up on yourself. Just the audience doesn't know there's nothing there.
All right, hold. No, I don't know. She's gonna kick their ass. Okay.
All right. Well, I'm doing good.
I didn't ask.
Okay, but I thought you should know.
Oh, that's good to hear.
I thought you should know. I'm doing good. Things are going fine.
Oh, that just downgraded in 2 sentences.
You can be doing good while things are going just fine.
Right.
I don't have
Oh, that's good.
any big news to report. Nothing amazing is happening in my life right now besides getting to record with my bestie L-Dawg.
Aw.
Oh, sorry.
I thought that was a hand-holding cue.
No, please don't touch me.
That was a great reaction.
I'll burp on you. I swear to God. I swear to God.
You shrieked.
It freaked me out. I don't know. There's something about a friend caressing your cheek that makes you squirm.
I've never had it. Or, ew. What the fuck was that? It was a chapstick.
This is by far the grossest episode we've recorded so far.
That's not too bad.
I'm burping. Things are coming out of your mouth actively as we're recording.
It's just a ball of wax. Anyway, how'd your Thanksgiving go?
Thanksgiving has passed, as you should know, unless you're stuck in some doomsday bunker waiting for the apocalypse, which can't blame you if you are. My Thanksgiving was swell. I gave thanks. I ate a good amount. I went and saw my aunt and uncle and cousins and that side of the fam, and we ate turkey and cranberry sauce. And you know what was good about this year, though?
What's that?
No salad at Thanksgiving dinner. No one even brought a salad, which thank God.
I don't think I remember ever having a salad other than like a green bean. No, that's a casserole. That's not even a salad.
Yeah, right. And that's okay. Green bean casserole is good.
Yeah.
And we don't usually have green bean casserole at mine. I would be very happy to bring it in. But the only real vegetable we have like yams, like sweet, the people usually put marshmallows on top. Gag me with a downwards thumb. Ugh.
I've always hated that.
Yeah. Well, our version has like a oatmeal, almost like a crisp.
Ooh.
Like a pecan oatmeal crisp on top. So tons of butter and brown sugar.
Ooh, and pecans?
Yeah, it's bomb. It's bomb.
Man.
But so we had that, and then we had roasted Brussels sprouts, which is fine. Great. I have no problem with Brussels sprouts because the only vegetables allowed at Thanksgiving are ones that you can pour gravy on.
Right. It's a mandatory. Well, it all gets the gravy on it anyway.
Yeah,
especially
right.
the pie.
Right. And like, you could pour gravy on salad. I wouldn't recommend it. It would wilt the lettuce pretty bad. So I wouldn't recommend that. But no salad. There's been salads in years past. And, some people requested a salad to kind of lighten up the meal or have a nice break from all the heaviness. That's not what giving thanks is about, if you ask me.
The salad?
Salad, yes. You don't win friends with salad, a wise man once said. Homer Simpson on The Simpsons.
He's pretty wise.
He actually is. There is something very wise philosophically, if you're kind of a deep thinker like I am.
Right?
About Homer. Because,
Wrong Homer.
Huh?
Wrong Homer.
No.
That's he lived thousands of years ago, actually. So
no, that Homer sucks.
Yeah, he's an idiot.
He's a fucking moron. Homer Simpson, he is amazing in the fact that you will see him be so down about something, right? He's like really upset. Maybe his family left or something like that. And then he gets in his car and he's really sad and he turns on the radio and there's a good song on. And immediately he starts dancing and having a great time to the song. He truly lives in the moment.
Well, that's true. Yeah.
Which takes a wise man to do. Buddhist monks study their whole lives to try and achieve that. And Homer has that. Thank you.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
He's attached to donuts, though. That's why he can't reach nirvana.
Oh, fair.
Can't let go of the donuts.
That's a good point. That's a very good point. So my Thanksgiving was great. A lot of laughs, good times. We do Shark Tank every year. The show?
Oh, you just watch it?
No.
Or you pitch each other inventions?
We
that's
pitch
awesome.
Each other inventions. Yeah.
Oh, I thought that was a joke.
No.
That's a pretty great idea.
Thank you. Yeah, it's a fun game. I had two. One is a good idea that I don't think I should say aloud in case I go. I'm not going to do anything with it. But here's my idea. I'll just pitch it right now.
It's up to you. I don't know.
I don't even know how to go about making anything happen in my life.
Right. Fair enough.
We can barely record this podcast. So this is all right. Sharks, I come with you today to solve a problem that we all have, right? A lot of us love having bumper stickers on our car. But the problem with a bumper sticker, you put one on, it's on there for life. You got to scrape it off if you want to get it off at all. Otherwise, you just have this sticker on forever. And sometimes things change.
You could use a decal. Go ahead.
Please, no talking during the presentation.
Or a magnet.
Sharks. They are stepping on my idea. Shut
This is
up.
how the show works.
Well, what was that?
I'm doing the whole thing. I'm doing the sound effects. That was a cymbal being like squeaked.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. Okay. So,
What about a magnet?
there are no magnetic bumper stickers.
Oh,
So,
back in.
and many of us have bumper stickers we want to put, but we don't want to put them on our car because they'll be stuck there. So I propose to you a bumper sticker sleeve. You stick it on your car, and then you can slide whatever bumper sticker you want in. And when you're done with that bumper sticker, say Gore didn't get elected when he reruns in 2024.
Right.
You can just slide it out, and everyone doesn't know you supported a loser for the rest of your life, even though he technically won back then. But, okay, Gore was a bad example. Let's say you're like, hey, silly vegetarians, beef is for humans. That's another.
Well, you're outsourcing the actual stickers. Like
You can bring the stickers from home. That's the thing.
You can make them yourself even.
Yeah, it's all the stickers that you have.
What do you call it?
The sticker sleeve.
Whoa.
That's a pretty cool idea, right?
What's your valuation?
My valuation is I'm gonna make probably $50 in the next 12 years.
Oh, so you've never watched Shark Tank?
So the total value of the business would be about $55.
Well, how much are you asking from us, the Sharks?
I'm asking for $3.7 billion for a 300% ownership stake of the company.
Make it a loan and you got a deal. They do that all the time.
I know. All
hey,
right.
make it a loan so you'll owe me the rest of your life and be my indentured servant, and you got a deal. Sounds good. Oh,
I know. I've read some stories about the Shark Tanks where the deal's gone wrong.
really? I just made that up. I'm kind of assuming because that bald guy always wants royalties, and he wants you to think you earned something, and
he
didn't.
Yeah, exactly. You make no money from your company, and it all goes to Mr. Wonderful. Yeah, so that was one of my ideas. My other idea. Oh, this is my other idea. We've all been sharks. I come to you today to solve a problem once again that's plaguing our city, our state, our country, our globe. Our little round rock.
What about
we
continent?
like to call. What about what?
Continent? You forgot. You skipped one.
I know.
I'm
I did.
fucking
I did. This little round rock that we call Earth.
It's flat.
Sometimes you go pee at a urinal, but there's too many people close to you. There's people waiting behind you. What do you get? Stage fright. It's happened to the best of us in this great nation, in this great state, city, continent, and Earth. And maybe even in space, some astronauts have gotten stage fright. Right?
Yeah. Close quarters up there.
Exactly. So what I propose to thou iseth.
Oh, he's fancy. All right.
At every urinal, we're starting with just men. We're working on branching out to women's bathrooms and all non-gender bathrooms. How do you make someone pee at a sleepover? You put their hands in a bowl of warm water. So at the top of every urinal, we should have bowls of warm water that you guys can rest their hands in when they're having trouble going. And then it'll make them pee quicker.
Damn.
And that's my other one.
What's it called?
Handball pee.
That's got to be the I want to play this next year.
Do you have a good idea?
I'm coming over.
Do you have a good idea for a name for that one?
No, I just think that would be the funnest part of it is having the funny name at the end.
Yeah, I did.
But no, I don't.
Okay.
I mean, it'll take a minute, I guess.
So that was really fun playing that game. I didn't win. Although people did say afterwards that they were thinking about my bumper sticker sleeve idea. So I stuck in their heads. My performance was memorable, which meant a lot to me. And let's Let's see. What else should I recap? The best part of Thanksgiving, everyone knows, is the next day, the leftovers.
Yeah, I missed out.
We have a special sandwich that we like to make. Called the
turkey sandwich.
Turkey is involved. Yes. Yes. What you do, you take 2 pieces, rye bread, rye here, rye there. You put a special secret sauce on it that I can't name. Ketchup and mayonnaise mixed together.
Whoa.
And you put that on the bread. Then you put turkey down. Then you put onion, tomato. Oh, then you put, wait. Then you put turkey down. Then on top of the turkey, you put bacon. Then you put onion, lettuce, tomato, whatever. And then you put, we have a special cranberry sauce that we put on. It's called Mama Stamberg's. It's an NPR recipe. So you know where I stand in all things politics now.
Right. With the Koch brothers.
Yes, exactly. Exactly. And it's good. It's like a horseradish cranberry sauce. It's got a little spice in it.
Ooh, nice.
Bomb.com. Put that on the sandwich. Blat-ow. You got a great sandwich.
That does sound pretty good.
Oh my God, it's my favorite part.
Although I would try it that exact way because I assume that's over many generations been the sandwich. But I feel like the ketchup and mayonnaise would mess with the other sauce.
That is an issue, and that does worry me now because the Mama Stamberg's is like a newer addition because I don't remember when that NPR thing got published, but it's probably maybe 5 years old that we've been using that maybe. So it is a little bit of a conflict of interest to have Mama Stamberg's and special sauce. And I don't know. I don't know what to do about it.
Only one way to find out.
And it's hard to fix a sandwich that you only eat once a year. You know, you can't really experiment. You just kind of want to do it right.
Yeah, you don't want it to suck this year.
Right.
Screw up the whole year, really. It's all based on Thanksgiving.
Right, exactly. The whole year is based around Thanksgiving in my family. And but you know what else is really good as a sandwich? And then I'll shut up and I'll ask you questions about your life or whatever. What else is really good is if you just take white bread, mayonnaise both sides up, put turkey down, and then that jelly cranberry sauce. That's it.
Really?
Oh, it's so good.
I have ADD. Just the cranberry sauce and the bread and what else?
Mayonnaise and turkey.
Oh, but turkey. Okay,
yeah. Yeah. Not like a mayonnaise and jelly sandwich. That's weird.
Yeah.
But
although I guess peanut butter and jelly is almost the same thing.
Yeah, is peanut butter actually not good for you?
I don't know, but when I eat a peanut butter jelly sandwich, I feel gross. And then pretty much immediately I feel gross, and then the next day. Yeah, but it is good. I do love it.
They're so good.
But I put a lot of peanut butter and a lot of jelly.
Yeah, that's how you make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
I don't know what my parents were doing when I was a kid. Maybe they were trying to save money putting not that much peanut butter jelly. I don't know, but I put a lot. But then, that definitely is real heavy and not great digestion.
I always thought peanut butter was really good for you, but then I looked at you ever bought like Cheetos that are like from Mexico or something like that, and they're like warning. They have like a big warning label on them, like excess sodium, excess fat, excess this. This is not healthy for you. Basically, they have like big warnings on it.
Right.
It really makes you think and feel bad about still buying and eating the whole bag in your car.
Yeah, and it's all the stuff we eat here is just unlabeled. It doesn't say that.
Right.
But it all is just as dangerous.
Yeah, and so I got some peanut butter that I guess was from Mexico, and same thing. It had all those warnings on it, like excess sodium, excess fat. I mean, I know it's fatty, but proteiny too. I don't know. It makes me worry because I love peanut butter.
Well, what made you think it was bad at all? If it doesn't digest badly for you.
Well, those labels that say it's bad for you.
Oh. Yeah, but that may be the stuff they add to it. They may not, there's all kinds of peanut. You can buy peanut butter with just peanuts in it.
Yeah.
Peanuts and a little bit of like whatever gum, carrageenan gum or
xanthan gum.
Xanthan gum makes it like a good texture, but those are fine to eat. I think.
But I hate stirring peanut butter.
That's what I'm saying.
The oil on top?
You can buy, but you can buy ones that are not. They have a few ingredients, but they don't have like crazy salt and sugar in it. And
Well, they probably don't taste as good.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm talking out my ass, really. I wonder what let me see what peanut butter I have.
Well, there is a peanut butter that has the oil comes up to the top, and you have to try and stir it with your knife, and it's cement on the bottom and just loosey diarrhea on top. Stop me if I'm breaking new ground with these peanut butter revelations, but
what's dextrose?
Flavor.
Yeah, this has peanut sugar, hydrogenated vegetable oil, which has rapeseed, cottonseed, and soybean, and palm oil, which I think those are not good, except soybean oil is okay.
Grapeseed oil is fine. Palm oil is what they cut down the rainforest for.
It's not grapeseed.
Oh.
It's rapeseed.
That sounds like maybe the worst seed of all.
It's a bad seed.
Oh, my God.
I mean, it's not a murder seed, but... and then dextrose. But I think... I mean...
Dextrose.
This is obviously a cheapo one, but I'm pretty sure I've had an organic one that did have oil in it that wasn't peanut oil. So, like, they made it so it wasn't, like, with the oil sitting on top. Yeah, exactly. No stir.
Yeah.
Anyway, whatever.
Got to do the no stir. Because stirring peanut butter is a freaking nightmare.
Yep.
All right. How was your Thanksgiving, Logan?
I didn't do anything.
Oh, great.
No, it was great. As you were describing yours, I was like, oh, yeah, I volunteered in the morning. But then I was like, oh, man.
What do you mean volunteered?
I went to Midnight Mission and served turkey.
Amazing. Good for you, man.
I do. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's the thing is I ruined my charity by talking about it on a broadcast, but it is what I did.
No, you didn't.
It's kind of interesting.
No, you didn't.
Okay. But, yeah. And
you don't have to.
Well, I'm about to talk shit about the homeless people.
Okay, go ahead.
Maybe that'll ruin
Go
it.
ahead. Go ahead.
No. What were you going to say?
Well, you don't have to not talk about the good deeds you do in order to make them good. There's self-serving. You can be as self-serving as you want. Doesn't matter. At the end of the day, you still did the good deed. Do you think talking about it cheapens it?
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. I don't think it ruins it really, but I do feel like when you're not sincere, it comes back to bite you in the ass if you try to be nice.
How are you not sincere?
No, I'm just in general. Because you're like, no matter what your intention is, if you do a good deed, it's like, I don't know. If you're trying to do what you think people want you to do, sometimes you end up looking worse.
Yeah.
Anyway, but yeah.
But you still did a good thing.
Yeah. But I just worked there for a couple hours. It was cool, though. They had this band called the Dreamboats. I didn't look them up yet, but they were playing a bunch of old, solid gold oldies.
Cool.
They had a stage set up. It was like, it's a brunch. They do it every year. And then I went to Jesse's shop / house.
Right.
He has a house. He has a large property that has 2 houses, really, and a shop. Whatever. It's a lot of shit there, but he lives there, too.
Yeah.
And we had a Friendsgiving there with turkey and all the good things, except no yams bullshit. But we had green beans and mashed potatoes and stuffing and turkey, which was perfect. Ooh.
Really?
Yeah, and the guy put the turkey in the oven right when I got there, and I was like, you shouldn't have waited for me. That's a big lump of mass. That takes forever to cook.
Yeah.
But it didn't take that long. I thought it was going to take at least 4 hours is what I said.
Right.
But it took like maybe 2 hours. Seemed
Wow.
like. Yeah, it was juicy and great.
Was it your favorite part of the whole meal?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was all very good, though. None of it sucked, except maybe the pies I brought, which no one ate. But I bought them at Ralph's.
Mountain Dew pie?
Yeah. Oh, those are good. Oh, yeah. You had one at my birthday.
Yeah.
I don't know who brought that.
I don't know. Some lady who was trying to seduce you.
Didn't work. No, I just brought pies I bought bought from Ralph's, and that's all I took home because for some reason I ordered it. Well, whatever. I was just in a rush. I wasn't in a rush to leave, and I don't have shame about. They were trying to give me leftovers, and I'm not too prideful to do that, but I am too prideful to like hurriedly, like in a rush, do that. Like, oh, okay. Do you have anything I can put it in, or my car's on the way? That it's like
yeah.
See you guys. I'd rather just.
Yeah, it's easier
but the
than
next
making
day,
a fuss.
the next day, I was like, oh,
that would have been
I
nice.
want leftovers right now, and they wanted to give them to me, but
yeah. Where does turkey stack up in your meat hierarchy? Lunch meat excluded, because turkey's my favorite lunch meat behind probably salami, maybe prosciutto.
I try to avoid lunch meat now, but it's up there. Man, I don't even know. I alternate between chicken, beef, fish, and I guess turkey. Those four I just love. I don't know.
How
Depends
do you
what
get
mood
turkey?
I'm in.
Like ground?
Yeah.
You're not cooking a turkey by yourself?
It's cheap. Ground turkey is on sale sometimes near me, and I get it when it is because it's crazy cheap. It must be cheap to make, and it goes on sale like in a cycle.
Yeah, you just put a turkey in a grinder. It's pretty cheap.
It's good though, but dude, Lazy Acres fucking rocks, and they've just been serving turkey all month.
Really?
And that's where I've been getting it.
No way. Just like a pre-cooked turkey?
Yeah, they have a hot bar, which kicks ass, and I keep fresh vegetables here. It's right across the street, so I go there. I get the protein. Sometimes they have sautéed mushrooms. Sometimes they have some salmon or whatever. I just get that. I don't fill up with mashed potatoes, and I don't weigh the shit down.
Yeah.
So when I buy it, it's like a couple bucks, and I still come here and I got broccoli and a salad and all this shit here.
Yeah, smart.
Yeah.
You know what'd be cool is if when you go to one of those dry bars or whatever, hot bars, because I've been to them, especially like the ones at Whole Foods, you get a tiny little piece of a chicken nugget and it's like $35 or something. You're like, wait a second, this food, how much does this food I eat actually weigh? You know?
Yeah.
So I come here to solve a problem. Sharks. Little tiny, you have a plate, right? Or maybe a piece of parchment paper, right? That you put on the bottom of your to-go container that you have to weigh, right? But on the bottom of the parchment paper are 4, maybe 5, maybe one in the middle, little tiny drones. So you put your food on it. And
just put balloons with helium in it.
That's not going to fit in a box. Are you crazy?
Oh, drones will though, yeah.
Tiny drones. That's why I said tiny drones. Did I not go like this?
Yeah, but that's not how aerodynamics works.
And they're in the box. Let me finish first, and then you can tear it apart. And you put the food down on the parchment paper, and then you hit a button, and they go, and they just levitate, maybe, half of an inch off of the bottom of the thing. And then you weigh it, and you're like, wow, so just the box for you today, huh? Yeah, I guess so. All right, that's on the house, sir.
Right, so this is happening in front of the cashier.
No, when you get the box.
Before you weigh it, hold on. I just...
You would have to be a little more sly about it.
Oh, okay.
So you put them in.
Oh, yeah, I got a hopper too. Just behind your back.
There, exactly.
Oh, okay.
Exactly. And then you can eat free for the rest of your life.
Perfect plan.
Mm-hmm. Maybe they like press down gently so that there's like a quarter, a third of a pound. So you're still paying something. So you're not racked with guilt for robbing Lazy Acres blind.
Right.
But in terms of Whole Foods, that's owned by Amazon. Fuck it. Rob them blind.
Is it me or did they used to be better?
I don't know.
I used to live on the west side, and there's one in Westwood, which was good when I lived there. I don't know. I just felt like they served good food. Excuse me, but...
Oh, Logan's first burp. Up number 2.
All the ones on the east side
up.
They do suck. The hot bar sucks. When I I dog sit for our friend Adam sometimes. There's a Whole Foods right there.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's not half as good as this store. And the hot bar sucks. I just get pizza if I ever go there.
Yeah. No, the hot bar is... There's stuff that looks good every time I go to the hot bar, but it's all too expensive every time you weigh it. I've done this before. I've put food in a box. Or actually, this wasn't me, but someone who's close to me put stuff in a box after he put down his drone parchment paper.
I was going to say, what are you hiding?
No. But I mean, I don't have this invention yet. Otherwise, I would have done that. Put food in a box. All right. I've done this part. I've done this action a lot.
Yeah,
this
nothing wrong with that so far.
All right. Scooping. Ooh, that looks good. Scoop. Ooh, that looks good. Scoop. Close the lid. Put it on the scale. Oh, this is going to be $45 or whatever. You know, it's like over $20 for a box of food or something like that.
Oh, really?
I don't know. Something I felt was outrageous. It could have been $8 and I wanted something. I don't know what it was exactly, but I'm like, oh, this is outrageous. So I leave the food on the scale and walk away. I mean, not me. Someone close to me did that.
Right, yeah. It's like, I ain't going to steal this, but I might as, as far as they're concerned, you might as well have.
I might as well have. They're going to have to throw it away. But I'm not going to pay that much money for the shit I picked up. But you're right. I don't have a crafty enough mind to look for the lightest yet most delicious stuff at a hot bar.
Yeah, I think that's a hack that I figured out, because when you're there and you're hungry, it's like, oh my God, these beans look good too, and so do this and this, and it's like, well, I got beans at home. But I live across the street. That's the one
but beans
thing
are
too.
Cheap. Yeah.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
though.
right. No, yeah,
you can,
yeah.
And the mashed potatoes the same thing.
Totally.
If you have, they make this coconut breaded fucking chicken stuff. Of course you want mashed potatoes with that, but I got potatoes here.
Yeah.
And I could eat, or I could buy mashed potato, whatever.
Right.
You get what I'm saying.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. Absolutely.
But it would be tough, and it would be cheaper to have the chicken too, but I don't have to cook it.
Right.
That would be a mess. Yeah, and
if
you don't get sides, I don't know, it's relatively cheap.
All the ingredients it would take to make coconut breaded chicken, first off, would be a mess. Might be more expensive buying all those ingredients. And I
mean, it's probably chicken, flour, and coconut, and that's it. That's what it tastes like.
Yeah, but you're not going to buy just enough. You're not going to buy half a cup of flour only.
Right.
You're going to get a 35-pound bag. They
well,
have
and
to
I
throw
don't
over
have
your
a fryer,
shoulder.
and I don't have like gallons of peanut oil or whatever.
Right. What you need is an air fryer.
My dad's been talking about that since they came out years ago, but I don't even know what they do,
They fry with air.
Don't need it.
They're not as good as real fried food is what I've found. I have one, and I use it occasionally. And it doesn't fry like a deep fryer does, believe it or not. Of course not.
But is it oil? I mean, is it still unhealthy and oily?
No.
Or it's just like almost baked.
You can you can spray stuff with oil or whatever, and then it just like shoots air at it. I don't know how the
shoots hair at it. Okay. Interesting.
I don't know how the fucking thing works. I'm not an air fryer-ologist.
You need to get an air fryer-ologist in here.
But yeah, it shoots it at the food, and then the food gets hot and kind of crispy, but not like fryer crispy. Nothing's gonna beat a vat of bubbling hot oil.
Exactly.
Well, let's get to my facts.
Yeah, let's do it. This is Ripley's Believe It or Not. Ripley's Believe It or Not is, in addition to a book and a museum, it's a comic strip.
So they have usually 3 facts, and this one has 3 facts, but 2 of them suck, and one of them's so good I have to read. So I'm going to read one from one, and then the rest from another strip.
All right.
And I'll start with this one, because this one, I'll end with the main event. the big fact that I love so much.
Oh, boy, I'm ready.
So we'll start with the worst one. Botang de Oro, a leaping llama, owned by Italian farmer Walter Mayer, doesn't sound Italian to me, set a new record after clearing a 4-foot 3-inch tall hurdle.
Oh, cool.
That's pretty high.
Yeah, I'm more interested in how an Italian got an endangered pet.
A llama's endangered?
Isn't it a llama?
Yeah.
Oh, could you read it again?
Botang de Oro, a leaping llama.
Oh, I was thinking lemur.
Oh.
That's what I pictured in my head because you said leaping, I guess.
No, that seems more impressive that it would jump over a 4-foot 3-inch hurdle. Lemur. But
that's pretty impressive. I don't even know if you can train a llama to do anything, so that's cool to me.
Can all llamas not leap?
Yeah. But I just watch them chew. That's all I ever see them do.
And spit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. All right. Well, that was a little dud. A little bit of a dud. Here is the next fact. An estimated... Okay, wait a second. Actually, I'm going to have you guess the total, okay?
All right.
An estimated blank worth of precious metals, mainly gold teeth and wedding rings, get lost in UK sewers annually.
Money amount?
Yep.
In dollars?
In dollars. How much money in dollars gets lost in the United Kingdom sewers annually? Do, 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 do.
$500,000.
And you are 50 times off. $26.3 million worth.
Whoa.
A year. So
it's a huge city with full of rich people.
I come to you to solve a problem today. I just thought of a little sieve-like material you put at the bottom of your toilet, and then after, so that it all will always catch everything that you want to catch. Like a wedding ring or a gold tooth. I don't understand how a gold tooth falls out of your mouth into the toilet, but it is the UK. Their teeth are all fucked up. Oh yeah. Okay, that makes sense. So it will catch all those stuff as it goes in the toilet. Now, look, I know what you're thinking. What happens when you have to take a number 2 and there's a big dookie sitting on top of your sieve? And that's when we upcharge them to also buy the masher downer.
Oh, wow. Okay, you got a built-in business plan.
Yes. Yes, it's something that attaches to your toilet lid.
Subscription service to clean your sieve.
Exactly. Well, it's a thing you stick to your toilet seat, which might make it hard to sit against. But it's collapsible. Okay? And then when you close your toilet seat, you spin it like a salad spinner. And it pushes everything
It is just pushing everything through the sieve?
Yeah, because what if you lost your wedding ring, didn't realize, and then you took a big poop on it? You're like, oh, shit. Now my shit's on top of my ring, and my shitty wife's going to shit on my head. Right?
Uh-huh.
As they say in the UK, it's a British expression.
Right. You all right?
Oi, my wife's going to shit on my head.
Cheers.
Then you put your little special attachment. You put your toilet seat down. Whoosh, 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 whoosh. Turd's gone. Ring is polished.
Clean enough to eat off of.
Yeah. You could eat off that ring afterwards. What do you think about that?
What's the name of it? I got one.
Okay, go ahead.
The shiv.
The shiv.
Yeah.
But that's something you get stabbed with.
Oh. Well, it's not quite a shit. It's not quite a sieve.
Oh, I
it's
get
a
it.
Shiv.
It's not quite a shit. It's not a shit at all.
It has 2 eyes in it. That differentiates from the
sheave. And that makes it sound
damn
more more exotic.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Great. Well, if any of you guys listening or watching out there are sharks, then hit me up and maybe we can make a deal on any of these great business ideas. Okay, now here's the third fact. 3 of 4. What was that? 3 of 3.
You're going to do 4 total?
3 of 4. That's better.
It's hard to do that. That's what everybody used to. I mean,
I do that sometimes. I do this. I do this. You have
this one. I can't catch my pinky.
It's hard.
Without. Yeah, I can't even do it.
Wow. What about other hand?
I can do it. Get in there. Wow, I really can't.
Crazy.
Oh, I can't move it.
Okay. Here's number 3 of 4. Wait. 3 of 4. 3. 3 of 4. The third fact out of 4 facts. This one's good. In 2019, thieves stole a $6 million gold toilet from Blenheim Palace in Oxfordshire, England, Winston Churchill's birthplace.
Why'd they say Winston Churchill? It wasn't his toilet?
It's not his toilet.
I thought that was coming. Winston Churchill's. It's the town he grew up in.
Toilet. No, yeah, it's the town he grew up in. Right.
Well,
it's irrelevant.
I want to know. So what did they? Yeah, I guess you can melt it.
Why would you melt a piece like that? A golden toilet?
You
don't
can't
melt that.
sell it. Otherwise, people will know you're the toilet thief.
There's a black market for gold toilets, Logan. God.
Why do you know that? Interesting.
So I've heard. My question is, who had the toilet?
Yeah.
Where was the toilet stolen from? Did someone have it connected in their house? No one had it connected in their house. It's $6 million. Or was it?
Why not? That would be a pretty secure place to keep your gold. But apparently not. But
but you're not going to be pissing and shitting on your gold.
Well, somebody was.
Does that diminish the value? If someone was like, hey, I have this gold to sell. It's worth this much money. But it's been pissed and shitted on. You go, oh, let's knock a couple.
I wouldn't put that in the ad. But if I was the buyer and I saw that in the ad, I'd see a way to kind of lower the price. And then, again, you can melt it and all the shit's out of there. Boom. And you can sell it for more.
Yeah. Now, does gold rust? Could shit or...
That's why it's so valuable.
Whiz rust on gold?
I don't know. I don't think so. But in general, it doesn't rust.
In my mind, that I don't think this toilet was ever hooked up. Maybe once. Maybe it was in a museum and some wisecracker after hours was like...
A museum. I guess you're right. Because, I mean, old England, who knows? Those, when the kings, took everyone's money, who knows what the hell they did with that shit in their private castles.
But it feels like that was before the time of toilets. That was like castles with outhouses and stuff.
They shat... I saw some video about this. They shat in kind of a toilet, and then the hole you shat in was like a tube.
There's a person down there who was like, a surf?
It emptied into the moat. So if you're walking by the castle, you'll just see shit falling out of the castle into the water.
No way.
Yeah.
Wait, it would just shoot out of the air into the moat?
Yeah, I mean, there's there's a tube. The tube goes down, inside of the wall, and then there's a hole on the outside, and it was kind of angled, so it must kind of shoot out.
But so if you look down into the toilet,
You could probably yell to someone outside. Can you hear me?
But how much shit is getting stuck on the slide down?
Well, that's the poopsmith's job.
Say no more. Say no more.
They had it figured out back then. We overcomplicated things.
Yeah, I know. Imagine where this great country could be if we could employ more people as poopsmiths.
I'd have a job.
Yeah. I would like to know more about this gold toilet, so I think maybe I'll have to look into it more. Or just forget about it and never think about it again.
No, report back with more info.
My gold
Next
toilet
episode.
findings? All right, I will. You know what? I will. All right. Now you ready for 4 of 4 facts?
Yes.
This is the big one. This
All right.
is my favorite fact I read all fucking day.
Better be good.
And I know you're going to have follow-up questions. So just to preface, I have no more information than what is in front of me.
All right. I'll get my questions ready.
Okay. Wait. Okay. Whoa. Okay. Out-horse your email is what it's called. And let me start again. I don't want to fuck this up because this is my favorite fact.
You got it.
An Icelandic tourism campaign provides out-of-office messages written by Icelandic horses on a car-sized keyboard.
What?
I don't know.
Can you repeat it?
Absolutely. An
Let's
Icelandic
break it down.
tourism campaign
Okay.
provides out-of-office messages written by Icelandic horses on a car-sized keyboard.
All right. I mean, and I assume the outgoing messages are just incoherent.
I would think so.
And no one knows what's going on or why it's like that. It's like, oh, okay. Guess I won't go to Iceland.
Yeah, I guess my employee must have had a stroke in Iceland or something. Their emails replies are nonsense.
That is so weird.
Isn't that amazing?
Yeah, I'm going to look that one up, but not really.
Oh. Okay, so I have to commit to the gold toilet and you get to just jump off board like that easily?
Yeah. You already promised.
Great. But isn't that a sick fact? Isn't that cool? I want to see.
Yeah, they should all be like that.
Yes. I want to see the keyboard. I want to see the reply messages. And I want to see the horses type. Are they having fun? Or are they like getting poked in the eye to make them type?
These should leave you wanting more. You know what? Now that I think about it, I did have a Ripley's Believe It or Not book when I was a kid. It was like a coffee table book.
Yeah.
And all the blurbs were kind of like that. They didn't really explain anything.
Yeah.
There's like, in India, there's a two-headed baby.
Right.
That's all it says. It's like, when? What?
Right. Right, exactly. Here are the other facts in this one that I'll just go by real quick just because why not? And they're just to let you know the snoozes I passed on. In 2023, after an 18-hour delay, Phil Stringer enjoyed an entire American Airlines flight to himself.
Wow.
Cool. I guess it would be cool for him.
That would be cool.
It's kind of like Home Alone, Airplane Alone. Oh, there's a movie idea.
Whoa, sharks.
Airplane Alone, and it gets attacked in the air by fighter jets.
Disney, $1 billion budget, please.
And they set up a bunch of funny pranks for the fighter jets to, like a paint bucket falls on a fighter jet's head. Another fighter jet slips on a bunch of marbles or toy cars, and I don't know how all
Just
the rest
crashes
of it
into a
works.
mountain.
Yeah.
But the pilot survives. You just see him like hanging from a parachute, like, get him.
Yeah, exactly.
It'd be a solid movie.
Exactly. And here's the last one. Massive massive sand dunes surround the 100-resident-strong desert oasis of Huacachina, Peru, attracting tens of thousands of tourists annually. Who gives a shit?
Sand dunes. Wow.
Sand dunes surround shit town in Shitville. No disrespect. I don't. I mean, it is probably lovely and beautiful. A desert oasis. You don't call shitholes oases usually.
It's true. You do call shitty bands Oasis. I'm kidding. I like Oasis.
They do hate each other though. Still, I think they're both jerks.
All I know is they got too up their own ass and started thinking they were the Beatles. But I did like their songs.
Me too.
When they were big.
Champagne supernova in the sky.
You have a beautiful voice.
Thank you. That was freaky, man.
you were into that one.
Well, you were praising me, so my brain got confused. Praise
Your
good.
smile got bigger, and then you're like, "Oh yeah, I'm supposed to pretend I don't like this."
Praise good, and a gesture with praise is good. But then I realized, wait, no, the hand's coming towards my face. That's bad. I don't like that because I'm a straight man. No, me and Logan kiss all the time. That's how we end every podcast.
I'm not doing that.
No, we don't do it on camera.
I would usually yes and anything, any goofy thing you say, and make you do it, make you feel embarrassed. But I ain't doing that one.
I'm not asking you to do it on camera. I'm just asking you to do it off camera after the show's over, like we do every episode.
Nope. I'm gonna let you kiss me and not kiss back like we always do.
Oh, come on. I can feel the pucker sometimes. All right. So, what else is going on, Logan? Do you have any topics you wanted to cover today?
No. Sorry, I was like, how much time do we have? Let's see, I wrote something down here. What did I write? Thanksgiving. Can't read any of this. The strike's over. Who cares? What does that say? I don't know.
Movies? Rovies?
Oh yeah, have you seen any movies? Oh, I didn't write down good topics. But I figure you see movies a lot. Did you see? Actually, I am curious. Did you guys see the Marvels?
What a wonderful window into a little view into your pre-podcast brainstorm session. I mean, it's better than what I had. I did not say the Marvels. I don't. If you know what accent I just did, write in and you'll win a free T-shirt. Ooh. Not from this podcast, but I'll send you a T-shirt. Sure, you can have one of mine.
Whoa,
I have enough T-shirts.
Hook it up.
I didn't see Marvels. No interest.
Yeah, I heard it's just like I heard it's bad, but I haven't seen it either. But you know, usually see all those Disney movies, so I thought it'd be interesting to hear what you thought.
Makes sense.
Was there another bad one that just came out though?
I think my daughter had some passing interest in it, but not enough to really make us go see it.
Oh, that wasn't even the one I wanted to ask about. I wanted to ask about Wish, the other bad Disney movie.
Oh, she does want to see Wish, and I do not want to see Wish. I went and saw.
It doesn't look that bad, but it doesn't look as. I mean, it looks cheap.
I would watch Wish on a Sunday afternoon. Nursing a hangover, and I didn't want to parent my kid that day.
Right.
I'm sorry if that makes me sound bad, but every once in a while you get a babysitter and you get a little reckless in your celebration of, say, a wedding or something really important. And, you know, someone holds you down and pours tequila down your throat. And
it happens every weekend.
I know. I need better friends. They keep attacking me.
We keep crashing random weddings and doing this.
That's the way I would watch that movie. But yeah, I would. Whatever.
Well, you may end up watching it anyway if she wants to see it.
I might. You know, there's a movie theater I really love in Pasadena called the Regency Academy Theater, and they have like tickets are like $5 during the day.
Oh, nice.
And so I can go there and I'll get a giant thing of popcorn and I'll get some candy and a soda and I'll eat and then I'll fall asleep halfway through the movie and then I'll have a good time.
Dude, by the way, speaking of all of this, I'm on the committee of the SAG Awards, but I've missed every screener so far. But if you ever want to, I think I can only bring one person, but just putting that out there. If you ever want to see a movie, or maybe I can tell you when they have them.
Yeah, that sounds awesome.
I don't even know which theater they do yet because I haven't been there. I got to catch up. Now, I was like, oh, I'll catch up later. And every day it's like, oh, check out these 8 movies. I'm like, oh, I didn't. No, this was such a responsibility. Oops.
Yeah, I haven't seen Killers of the Flower Moon. I haven't seen Napoleon. I want to see both of those. Killers of the Flower Moon, seriously, although 3.5 hours, jeez Louise.
Man, I don't know. Yeah.
That's another one.
I don't know
I'd
why
watch
that's
home.
a thing now, why movies are so long. You want them short. I learned in film school you want to keep them kind of short so they can play more. Or at least that's what I learned from
so the movie-going audience can go play at the playground more after the movie's over.
Yeah.
I agree. I mean, whatever. Martin Scorsese, he's, sucking his own dick in this one.
Really?
Yeah, and he's tantric, evidently. He likes tantric self-pleasure because he's going for 3.5 hours.
Damn. Sounds intriguing.
I'd watch it. I mean, I'd watch it over the Taylor Swift concert movie. That's the same time, I think. I actually do want to
see. Because I'd rather watch that.
Touche. And Napoleon I want to see because it looks funny.
Is he licking his own ass?
Yes. That's what's so
he
funny
did that in
about
real
it.
life. Did you know that?
Joaquin or Napoleon?
Napoleon.
I believe that. That's how he lost at Waterloo.
He was late getting ready because he was licking his own ass.
Oh, that's good. That's good stuff. Wow. I'm surprised I pulled out a real fact about Napoleon. He lost at Waterloo. I don't know to who. I'm guessing the British.
Yeah, actually, I don't
have
know
no
anything
fucking
about
clue.
I know he's French and a conqueror, and he was short, and he wore a funny hat.
Yeah,
and he's in that Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventures. That's where I learned about him.
Yes, I know. I don't know.
He likes bowling.
But yeah, I want to see those movies. But before either of those, I'll probably end up seeing Trolls 3.
Oh yeah.
Which,
I was picturing Troll 3, the horror sequel.
Sounds great.
I was like, oh yeah, there's a kids movie called Trolls 3.
Trolls 3.
Have you seen the first 2?
I have.
Yeah, you can't beat the second one. I mean, I haven't seen them.
I have some friends in the troll movies.
Oh, cool.
So good for them, but it's not a movie made for me, and I don't really care to see the third one. The first 2 were bleh enough.
Ouch.
This is coming from a Despicable Me guy. I'm in on children's movies for the most part. And Trolls 1, I think, was fine because my daughter was young enough, but now it's like, can we get over this shit? What they do in kids.
Do you ever shame her for her taste?
I want to.
Like, do you ever do this? Like, okay, we'll go watch Barbie or whatever.
Barbie was great, but
yeah, that was a bad example.
But yes, I do kind of begrudgingly do go and see it and let her know that I'm begrudging in the moment. But what they do in a lot of kids' movies now, like Sing, like Trolls, all these other like musical movies, is they take even Guardians of the Galaxy to an extent. They take make a good soundtrack out of songs we all have loved from the 90s, 80s, and 70s, maybe even 2000s at this point. Put them all over the movie, have the characters dance and groove to them so that everyone's like, wow, I like this movie. You know what I mean?
That does the opposite for me. Yeah, I know
it's
exactly.
So pandering. And
it's hack.
Right.
I've seen, I've heard, I hate that.
It's just such
I'm paying to see a new thing and hear a new, and have a new experience, not.
Right. Not a fucking, now that's what I call music CD that I saw 30 years ago.
Yeah, it's horrible.
Yeah. Anyway. So I'm going to see Trolls 3 probably, but Killers of the Flower Moon I got to see. I got to freaking say.
Yeah, me
in
too.
a feta.
It's part of my job. I'm on the committee.
Let's do it.
When my friends were on the committee before I joined SAG, I thought that was so fancy, and now it's just like, oh, they just kind of email you and tell you you're on the committee, and then you get screeners. That is cool, but it's like, that's it.
But
my friends, well, he is my friend. I was going to say acquaintance, but you know what? He's my friend, goddamn. But he's on the Oscar committee.
Nice.
And he was real proud of that, before I was in SAG, and I don't know. I thought that meant he met with them in a tower somewhere.
Right.
And discussed things. No, you just get screeners and you vote.
Right. But you are pretty high-minded about the other committee you're on, and you're pretty honored about it. The
Itty Bitty Titty Committee.
Yes, that's the committee I was talking about.
They're going to kick me out, dude. I got big old honkers.
Okay. Let's get to comics time. Now it's time to rip
some
strips. All right, you go first because you got Cathy, my man.
All right.
Bring it on. Matriarchy, please. You go first.
Ladies first.
Yep, exactly.
So Cathy is talking on the phone to her friend while reading a magazine called Holiday. That's irrelevant, but she's just hanging out on the, she's leaning on the table. She's on the, not using a cell phone. This is a classic, by the way. So this is the conversation. Is it serious with you and Lydia Irving? Okay, so she's talking to her friend who's a guy. I guess. Sorry.
Irving, yes.
She's talking to Irving. Is it serious with you and Lydia Irving? What do you mean serious? Are you dating? What do you mean dating? Are you infatuated, involved in love, in anything? I'm not ready to talk about it. And then she hangs up the phone and says, I can't even have a relationship discussion when I'm not in the relationship.
I liked it. I liked it. Poor Cathy. She's such a lonely bitch.
I know. She's kind of happy-go-lucky about it. She's very similar. Oh, my God. It's Ziggy in a wig.
You're right.
And she's got a smaller nose, I guess. Shaped the same, though.
You're absolutely right. Holy shit. Wow. That is a big revelation. Bombshell just dropped. Okay, here is the next one. This is Frank and Earnest. So, these two guys, I'm assuming they're Frank and Earnest,
right,
are in their overalls. They got hats on sideways. They got tools all around them, and they're working on a crazy-looking machine, right? They've worked on it. Now they're like talking to each other. One's looking scared. And then the other one says to him, I just realized something. If this time machine was going to work, we'd have traveled back in time to help ourselves build it by now.
That's funny. Sorry, the delayed laugh was because I thought there was more coming.
Yeah. No, you know what? Cathy wins again.
Thank you. I agree. But no offense. It's your performance.
Well,
there was no emotion. You just read it. You were
defeated. You read it then.
Okay. Strap in for the rest of your life. All right, so our boys Frank and Ernest, they're trying to fix a machine, but you know what? It's a doohickey of a machine. There's buttons, there's springs.
A doohickey of a machine.
No interruptions, please. It's not part of the show. You're not contributing to the show, okay? Exactly. It's making noises. You know what? You can contribute. I'm going to bring the audience into this. Let's have some fun. There's springs going. There's gongs on it. There's pipes. There's buttons. There's whistles. There's meters. And these two guys are wearing overalls. They were clearly working on this very extravagant machine. And one of them says to the other, I just realized something. If this time machine is going to work, we'd have traveled back to help ourselves by now. See, that's how you do it.
All right. Wow, I got taken to school. I vow to have two things. More information about the golden toilet for next episode, and the performance of a lifetime when I read the comics tomorrow.
Oh, shit.
Next week, whenever, the next episode. And this I vow. Until then, everyone.
Keep ripping.
Keep stripping.
Damn it. And keep gripping.
All right. Thanks, y'all.
Till next time.